it was a sobering moment. How long would it last? Would NATO be successful? Yes, strategically, but how many weeks? What could be the violence on the ground in the meantime? What would the safety of the Kosovo people? These were all very worrying things. Being involved in a war is an anxious time for everybody. But on the other hand, my key sense was that there was no alternative. NATO had put a lot of its credibility in being prepared to use force if there was a good reason and absolute necessary. The Allies were united because, of course, that decision had to be taken by a consensus. And for somebody like me who had lived, through the terrible years of Bosnia, as I mentioned, with the Srebrenica massacre, with the procrastination, with the hesitation, with the contradictory mandates, never using force decisively. The main thing above all was not to have that terribly discouraging experience again, and this time, to really take decisive action in the name of human rights. And I think it was one of the best decisions NATO ever took. And I think, Kosovo today fully vindicates that was the right decision to take. And when I'm in Pristina, not as often as I like, do I see progress? Absolutely. New roads, new hotels, new buildings, government offices. People look better. People are certainly dressed a lot better. They're not all billionaires, but they certainly look more prosperous than the traumatized people that I discovered when I visited Pristina in June 1999, immediately after the air campaign. There's a very vibrant young population. There are educational institutions everywhere. You really get a feeling of a culture, a society which is, on the move, dynamic, has problems, but is looking to the future. So yes, I do see progress.